Good afternoon, distinguished guests, leaders, honored members of our community, staff members, Golden Gate Cemetery, and esteemed colleagues. It is with gratitude and deep respect that I address you today on this solemn occasion. My sincere appreciation goes to Hank Scherf and the Veterans Affairs Committee for bringing us together in remembrance and reflection. And to all you here today, thank you for taking the time to honor the memory of our fallen heroes and the sacrifices made by so many in their service to our nation. Your presence is a powerful reminder that remembrance is a collective duty, one we must carry forward together. And today, we gather not only to honor the brave souls who made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation, but also to remember those who remain unaccounted for. As we commemorate Memorial Day, we acknowledge the profound debt we owe to those who laid down their lives in service to our country. Their selflessness and valor have secured the freedoms we cherish today. Having been raised in Marin County, right here in the Bay Area, this moment holds special meaning for me. I joined the U.S. Army in 2006, right out of high school, driven by a desire to serve my country and contribute to something greater than myself. I deployed as an infantryman from first to Iraq during the surge, and later to Afghanistan. Saw combat in both theaters. I lost friends. I saw others wounded, and I carry those memories with me every day. Memorial Day is never abstract to me. It's personal. It reminds me of those I served beside who did not come home, and it challenges me to live in a way that honors their memory. I realize that standing here today with my family present, it's a blessing that I don't take for granted. And so I don't take this moment lightly. I carry the weight of that sacrifice with humility, and I speak today in tribute to all who gave everything for this country. After my time in combat, I had the honor of serving in Washington, D.C., the Old Guard, America's oldest active duty infantry regiment, and the Army's official ceremonial unit. And while assigned there, I conducted 358 funerals in Arlington National Cemetery. I helped lay to rest recent active duty soldiers killed in action, veterans of past wars, and those who've been missing for decades and were finally brought home. There's no greater privilege than standing at attention for a life of service, and no greater responsibility than placing the folded flag into the hands of a grieving family member. That moment, the weight of the flag, the silence, the tears, you feel the entirety of their sacrifice in your hands. You don't forget it, you carry it with you, and it shapes how you live, how you lead, and how you honor those who gave everything. Now, years later, I'm proud to continue that service through my work at the Defense POW MIA Accounting Agency, an organization committed to honoring those who never came home. Being back here in my home community and able to speak on behalf of this sacred mission is a tremendous honor. At DPAA, our mission is deeply personal. Around the world, while some graves bear names and epitaphs that bring closure, others are marked only as unknown silent resting places without an identity, leaving families to wait and hope. When we're able to return a service member to their family, even after 80 years, it brings something sacred, the chance for a final goodbye. It allows families to bury their loved one with the dignity that they earned. It ends the silence of not knowing, and it replaces questions with closure. And it reminds the world that this country never forgets its own. Every day, our dedicated teams of scientists, historians, analysts, field investigators work across the globe to recover, identify, and return our missing service members to their families. It's a mission fueled by honor, perseverance, and an enduring promise that no one will be left behind. Last year, we were privileged to account for 172 personnel from the Department of Defense. Each identification represents more than a name. It's a family reunited with the truth, a chapter of history completed, and a hero finally brought home. But the mission is far from over. Over 81,000 U.S. personnel from World War II to the present remain unaccounted for. Still, we press forward, one case at a time, with determination and hope. And let me share one such story. Staff Sergeant Ian Hopp was a young man from Sebastopol, California, who answered his country's call during World War II, serving as a waist gunner aboard a B-17 Flying Fortress. On December 29, 1944, during a critical bombing mission in support of the Battle of the Bulge, his plane was hit by enemy fire. All 10 crew members parachuted, but not all made it home. 5 were captured and survived the war. 1 was found deceased, but Staff Sergeant Hopp and 4 others had vanished. With no records and no POW status, their fate remained a haunting mystery. And that mystery endured for decades until 2013, when documents uncovered in a German archive revealed the truth. The missing airmen had been captured, then executed by SS troops near Camp Bernhof in Germany and buried in unmarked graves. In 2021, nearly 80 years later, a recovery team began excavation of a cemetery in that very town. By 2022, they had recovered remains. And through meticulous analysis, Staff Sergeant Ian Hopp was finally identified. His story doesn't end in Europe. It comes full circle here with us. Ian Hopp's remains were returned to the United States, and on February 7th of this year, he was laid to rest with full military honors right here in Golden Gate National Cemetery. Just over there, in the ground beneath our feet, lies a hero who's missing for nearly 80 years. And today, we do not speak of him as lost. We speak of him as found, honored, and home. And as we look to the future, I'm filled with hope. Hope that more families will find peace, that more names will be etched into headstones with certainty, and that more heroes will return home to the soil they so honorably defended. This vital work does not happen in isolation, and I extend my deepest gratitude to our partners. The Armed Forces Medical Examiner System, casualty officers across the services, the combatant commands, the American Battle Monuments Commission, Department of Veterans Affairs, veteran service organizations, military service organizations, and our non-government partners. Your collaboration, dedication, shared commitment make our work possible. To the Veterans Affairs National Cemetery Administration, thank you for your unwavering dedication in honoring those who've given everything for our country. You ensure that their final resting places reflect the dignity, respect, and gratitude of a nation. As we stand here today, I'm reminded of the words of C.S. Lewis, who once wrote, "We may ignore, but we can nowhere evade the presence of God. The world is crowded with him. He walks everywhere incognito." In the same way, the presence of our fallen heroes surround us, often unseen, but always felt. Their sacrifice is not confined to monuments or memorials. It's embedded in the very freedom we enjoy, the safety we take for granted, and the opportunities we have to shape our future. Their courage is woven in the very fabric of our lives, stitched into our freedoms, our families, and our future. To truly honor their sacrifice, we must live lives that reflect the values they fought and died for: selflessness, integrity, and devotion to something greater than ourselves. As we leave here today, may we carry that legacy forward, not just in memory, but in action. Let us lead with humility, serve with heart, and lift each other with purpose. And we walk forward together, stronger, united, and always mindful of the price they paid for. Thank you.